Gateshead.
Good evening everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Wednesday the 8th of October 2025 and tonight we're off back to what can only be described as a theatre of nightmares at the minute. I am of course on about the International Stadium and tonight it is Gateshead versus Durham United in the first round of the Durham Challenge Cup. So I'm in Gateshead and going into this evening's Durham Challenge Cup tie, Durham United are currently in 19th place in the Northern League Division 2 table. We're obviously promoted to the Northern League from the Wearside League last season. Got off to a bit of a ropey start, but I think obviously with it being the Durham University football team effectively, a lot of the students are coming back, so obviously that has made the squad stronger and maybe slowly but surely they are starting to get it together now in the Northern League, starting to adapt to it a little bit more, and in the last round of this competition they actually went to South Shields and beat them 6-1, albeit an extremely youthful South Shields, so certainly not expecting them to be pushovers tonight. Obviously from what I've seen of university football teams in the past, they never ever give anyone an easy game, and we're coming into this tie in 14th place in the National League table following that really disappointing 3-1 defeat at home to Boston United on Saturday. But as we always do with the Durham Challenge Cup, this game tonight will either be mostly or entirely the academy players, but I guess that presents them with a good opportunity to kind of showcase what they can do. I think obviously by the looks of things in the under-19s league, I think it is they're absolutely smashing it so far. I think the top of the league or near enough top of the league. Obviously saw a team made up of pretty much all academy players at Blythe in pre-season, and they made a pretty good impression that night, so they've got an opportunity tonight to showcase what they can do to people that maybe wouldn't normally watch them. But interestingly enough, Ethan Fitzhugh did feature on one of the match posters that Gateshead do tend to put on social media in the days leading up to a home game, and I think that's maybe, I'm wondering, is that maybe the club hinting that there's going to be one or two first teamers involved in this game tonight, maybe one or two that maybe slowly but surely coming back from injury, the likes of Ethan Fitzhugh, Max Melbourne, those kinds of players. Are the club identifying this game tonight as an opportunity for them to get some minutes? So could we see one or two of those players get maybe 60 minutes or maybe play the last 30 minutes? We'll obviously find out in due course. I mean, obviously I think if that is the plan, then I can see the logic behind it. I know one or two might ask, well, why weren't they put on the bench in case of an emergency on Saturday? Well, I think let's be real about it, the Durham Challenge Cup games, they're going to have nowhere near the same level of intensity as what you would find in a league game or an FA Cup tie, and that's not to sound disrespectful to Durham United, that is just the way it is. But as I've said several times in multiple videos, coming to the International Stadium so far this season has been a pretty miserable experience. So hopefully tonight can be a decent enough antidote to that. As we said, some of the younger players can showcase themselves, and maybe we might even see, maybe one or two of them could even stake a claim to be in and around that, in and around the first team, because it's obviously no hidden secret the extent of our injuries at this moment in time. So they've got a good opportunity, the younger players tonight, and I hope for their sake that they can grab it with both hands. But will we see a bit of magic in the Durham Challenge Cup, and will we finally see Gateshead FC win a home game? Let's head on down to the International Stadium and find out how it all unfolds. So the teams are out warming up. Durham United are getting ready over there. Going to be in maroon this evening, and Gateshead are getting ready just here. Of course, we are going to be in our white and black home strip. Anyway, I will see you when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match.
Oh my god. What has Max Shift done to his socks? Modern football.
Round away.
Keith Ward's looking around.
Smoke kills in seconds, fire kills in minutes.
Didn't know you were videoing there.
Go on.
How are the lads?
Get in the box. And another player's injured already.
Lowry and I. These games always provide your best video content.
Go on, Ethan.
Come on, Gateshead!
Go
on! Oh, okay.
One!
Checkertrade.com. Me and the beard absolutely hammered. Oh!
That felt a very sarcastic dive from the keeper. Go on. Oh.
Slamming drinks.
They never got back to this.
Sorry.
I don't believe it. Never get me something else to you.
Oh, bloody hell.
Is part-time fan Sean. Oh.
Yeah!
What the hell happened there? Sean.
That's what you call a scrappy goal.
Bit strong. With all that's going on in the world.
I mean, I know we're winning in the Durham Challenge Cup, but there's no need for setting off fireworks.
That's a penalty.
Oh, he's left him for dead.
Two Patermeisters delivering
Cutting edge patter.
Come on, Gateshead! Come on, Gateshead!
He was a good player, James Bull.
You weren't saying that at the time.
Oh, he was shite.
When I started coming here, it was the first game session. I got into with the very rarely whack out the referee. I'll whack him directly once more. Makes it look like I've been fans than I actually have.
I've got one of the I've got an away shirt from 2011-12. I've got an away shirt from 2011-12, which is the
Half-time, Gateshead 1, Durham United 0. There's 6 first teamers out there tonight, 7 if you want to include Preston Leach, who's obviously been filling in as a sub-keeper in George Shelby's absence over the last few weeks. In terms of the game itself, Durham United have played quite a low block, but kept quite a good disciplined defensive structure, so it's been a bit of a challenge to break that down up to now, and I think that was probably reflected in the goal that we scored. Very, very scrappy. I think Max Sheaf's going to get credited with it. I think it was him that got the final touch, but for the most part we've kind of been the more dominant of the two sides, but that's not to say that Durham United haven't had chances. They've had a couple of good ones at that. Tested Preston Leach a couple of times. I think they even did they hit the post at one point, or is that just a pretty brilliant save from Preston Leach? I'm not entirely sure. I would have to watch it again. I'm expecting maybe at some point in the second half, like Sheaf might go off after about an hour, and maybe Ethan Fitzhugh will as well. But goals are good, and I think over the balance, you'd have to say that the scoreline probably is about right so far. But we are experiencing something of a miracle here because we are actually winning a home game. But the big question is now, can we see that through?
possibly removed from the out seat. I tell you,
Eye on TNT.
I don't say it on video, but I'm very close.
I couldn't care less.
Sheaf.
stung his palms. That's a classic, isn't it?
Oh dear, oh dearie me.
Preston Leach made a bit of an error there, and Durham United responds 1-1. I nearly blocked my
Did you actually? One time.
Fitzy, no, Sheaf. I hate when
Close down.
You are right. He is arrogant. You are when Kate's not around, put it that way.
Down bench. I mean, that was handball if ever I've seen it.
What conversation have I just started listening to?
Cameroon loses the ball for the umpteenth time.
Shoot.
We're on the march with Armstrong's. Me. We're all off the stadium light, and we're really shaking them up when we win the Durham Challenge Cup, because Gateshead are the greatest football team.
It's alright to be fair, there's some nice clubs in that and you big and you can go in beforehand.
I need to get an army. That's what I
And you could even get the train, like I shouldn't even get the bus or something.
I think there's buses from Morpeth in there.
need to do. that.
Be easier for Mop because there's some LNER trains stop there.
Oh dear.
Just trying to walk in, just have a shot.
I think I'm averaging just over 3.
See, that's what happens when you have a shot.
Oh, referee!
Penalty 2.
I'd agree to that. Jarrow heading through, so Lighthouse is smiling. Colin Bone. That's so arrogant.
Well done, they're about 12.
There we go.
Whatever the hell it was. Durham United give us a game like we would expect. Gateshead are in.
Full time Gateshead 3, Durham United 2. Board up your windows, board up your doors, get supplies in, and maybe tell your nearest and dearest how you feel about them. Gateshead FC have won a home game. The end is near. But yeah, I thought it was an interesting game, that one tonight. I think you've got to give a lot of credit to Durham United. I thought they really made quite a good game of it. I know it was a lot of academy players out there for Gateshead tonight, and if there's one ever so slight criticism I can give them, and again I don't want to come across too harsh here because I know it's just young players developing, playing in a senior environment, but maybe it could be said that the 2 goals that Durham United got tonight were gifted to them, but all the same, winning to win, and in these cup competitions it is just about getting through no matter how you do it, and I think another kind of positive tonight is it's no hidden secret the extent of Gateshead's injury list at the minute, and I think even the most optimistic Gateshead fans are kind of tossing and turning in the sleep at the minute with the amount of players that we've got on the injury books at the minute. But you know what, Max Sheaf got a full 90 minutes tonight, Max Melbourne got half an hour, I think even Fitzhugh got about 75 minutes, so there is light at the tunnel for 1 or 2 players at least. I think towards the end of that game tonight, I think you could see that Durham United were getting a little bit leggy. I think maybe over the balance you could maybe argue that they deserved to at least get that game to penalties tonight. The penalty decision in the last minute, it was very, very close as to whether it was inside the box or not. Initially I thought it was maybe on the edge. I think the line had thought the same, the way she was flagging, almost indicating a free kick, but the referee decided to give the penalty, and it was a little bit audacious to try that with the very last kick of the game, but it went in, which for us is all that matters. And I think a lot of our play towards the end of the game was kind of happening through Max Sheaf. I think the younger players on the pitch were kind of using his experience as something to maybe lean on a little bit. Obviously he assisted the second goal tonight. A lot of the kind of hard work did come through him for that one, but yeah, I think throughout the course tonight we had some decent enough chances. Maybe in 1 or 2 instances could have scored 1 or 2 more, but I've got to say, as a fan, it is nice to leave the international stadium feeling relatively hate-free for once. But yeah, onwards we go in that competition. As we said, a valuable experience for some of the younger players. You've got to give Durham United credit for the way that they went about things tonight, and obviously players that have been out injured recently got some minutes, so it has served a purpose, that game tonight. But onwards we go, and of course the next game for Gateshead is the FA Cup on Saturday away to Waverley. Now personally I won't be there. Basically the reason for that is things kind of got to me a little bit on Saturday, I'm not going to lie. Things started to feel a little bit much, so I just, I've just thought, I probably just need to go step to one side, just have a little bit of a break from it. And plus, not only that as well, I've been obviously recently it's been very travel heavy, and obviously for reasons involving Gateshead and reasons not involving Gateshead, what we've got coming up on the channel over the next few weeks or so, it's going to get very travel heavy once again. So I just need to take a bit of a sidestep to it. I'm going to be trying something a little bit different on Saturday. Of course, I do wish the team the very best luck, and I'll obviously have a decision to make as to whether I carry on my little hiatus, my break from if it does go to a replay. I just need to make a decision as to whether I would go to that or not. But obviously I will be back watching the Heat a week on Saturday away to Brackley, but I just do need to take a bit of a sidestep for my own good more than anything this weekend. I think I do need a break from it. I've acknowledged that, and that is what I'm going to do. But all the same, it was quite a decent enough night, that one tonight. Had a good laugh in the stands and that kind of thing, which hasn't always been the case so far this season. But that is that for this video, and I will be back on Saturday. I'm still going to a game, and we're heading over to Greater Manchester for Ashton United versus Whitby Town. So yeah, just wanted something a little bit different this weekend. I haven't ticked off new ground in quite a long time, so it'll be nice to do that. I know there's a little bit of travelling involved, but obviously it's not quite as heavy on that front, and still get a little bit of a day out from it, and obviously it won't take me all, and the travelling obviously won't consume pretty much all my day either. So until Saturday, take care, cheers for watching, see you later.